Hey guys, it's Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. Just got this new setup here, ready to go. Wanted to make sure this is good for YouTube. And now I'm going to go back here and get members on our site here and do the Zoom with them. So hopefully you guys could hear and everything's going great here. Hey guys, please let me know if everyone could hear me here. I want to make sure everyone could hear. Everything's going great. I just set up some new settings here, so just let me know if you guys could hear. Everything's great, and then I'll send you guys the link for the Zoom. Shopify's on the climb again. Nice climb on Shopify. She's going to be hitting $1,000 a share this week. We have a nice trade on Shopify. We're currently up around $1,200 on the Shopify trade right now. Can you guys hear me? Great. How does that look on your end? Does that look good if you're on a big screen TV? Manuel Guerrero says, I could hear you. Nice. Welcome, Manuel. Alrighty guys, so first things first, our Shopify trade's looking good. I saw a video in the trade room asked if there's another Shopify trade you guys can make that's a little bit lower risk there. So yes, I do have some good trade ideas on Shopify. Guys, I'm sorry, things happened, my family's sick now. I don't know if it's from Brazil, from them coming back there or what, but my daughter has an appointment at 4:15 today. The wife's taking her at 3:45, so I'm going to stay at the office, I think, and get some work done unless she's really sick. She had 103 fever, so, I don't know if she got it from me or, what it is, but she'll be getting tested today. So just wanted to let you guys aware of that. That's why we had the situation we did. Things are looking good. I'm loving the way the markets look. Being off the past 2 days, up $1,500 today, unrealized for the day. That's looking good. That's being fueled by Shopify and our Weight Watchers trade. Let's take a look at Weight Watchers. We might want to add to this. This is the October 16th monthly expo. This stock's up 9% today. So we take a look at the 3-month daily, and what do we have on Weight Watchers here? We have beautiful. Let me add Zoom now so you guys that are pro traders with us could now get on here. Let's see, share, screen 6, share. Let's see, participants. Alrighty, could you guys hear me on Zoom now? Those of you that are pro traders, could you hear me on Zoom? If you can, let me know in the trade room, and we'll get started. Just let me know if you guys could hear me fine. Could you guys hear me on Zoom? Those of you that are on Zoom, please let me know. Litter Investment, I'm not sure if you're on Zoom though. Guys, could you hear me? Let me see there, Dottie. Let me see what's going on. Okay, you guys should be able to see me now on the Zoom there, huh? Let me see what's going on here. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Alrighty, could you guys hear me on Zoom now? You guys should be able to hear me on Zoom. There we go. You guys can hear me on Zoom now? Great. Perfect. Alrighty, we got everything set up beautifully now. Texas will report over 5,000 new coronavirus cases today. Another record high, says Greg Abbott. The previous day was 4,430. Guys, the markets are going to be pulling back. There's no question in my mind about it. So you got to be transitioning from longs to more safer stocks here, like our online stocks like Teladoc. What else do we have here? Our Shopify trade, that's doing great. We're up quite a bit on that trade already, over 25%. My daughter's going for her COVID test today, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. No, I'm still in USO. We're still in USO. Let's take a look at USO quick. We have January 2021 Expo on USO. 3-month daily looking good, still in breakout momentum. Just a longer term trade, small mover there. Had quite a move though from the lows there, doubled already from end of April. So that one's nice, holding on to that. Shopify, that one got upgraded the other day. That one's easily, in my opinion, going to hit $1,000 a share. We could lock in our profits on Shopify now and enter into another Shopify trade if we want to. That's not a bad idea. We have the June 26th on Shopify, so let's do that. Let's lock in profits. We got over $1,000 profit on it. I'll close that out for, let's see if I could get 40.00. Sell to close. And let's see if that hits 40. Order status, that's a live order. There we go. We close that out. There you can see that come up completed. 39.50 it filled at. It filled at 39.50. We're out of Shopify. That one expired this week, so it's nice we collected the profits from that as a quick $1,000 profit. Not much, but now we're going to look for another one. Avilio asked about another trade on Shopify, and I do like Shopify. I think she could hit 950 easily this week. So I'm probably going to look at on in the money or an at the money, maybe a slight out of the money vertical spread on Shopify. But I'd rather go out a little bit further than this week's expo. You know, I want to get some good wins under the belt here. Been a tough week or two, you know. Market's been tough. Apple's having a nice day here. I was thinking about doing another trade on Apple. I think we're going to see Apple hit $400 a share easily. So I'm going to look at an Apple trade right now. I'm going to look at the option chain. I like Apple. I think she's going to be heading much higher. I'd look at the July 17th Expo. 375. That's pretty darn cheap there. A lot of open interest. Look at the total volume open interest on the call side versus the put side there. So I'm going to pick up July 17th. I could even do this week if we really wanted to. You know, that's going to be one That's probably going to run July 2nd. Let's see what the July 2nd Expo is going for. Oh, that's much cheaper there. Much cheaper. July 2nd. That's a nice hit right there. We could do the 370 all the way up to the 380, to be honest with you. That's where I would stay, though. I would stay between this area right here if you guys are picking this up. Stay between 370 and 380. So 370 to 380 strikes. I want to go higher. I want to go lower than that. Okay? Depending on your account size, you got nice open interest on the 370s and the 380s. You know, you could capture a quick move on Apple by picking up the 380s for pretty cheap here. They're going for $4.62, so $462 for a single contract here. You know, that's not bad for the July 2nd Expo. It's not this week's Expo. It's next week's Expo. Plenty of time. You know, the nice thing about the Apple trade as well is this one here, you know, as coronavirus cases increase, you're going to see more people working at home. You know, they're going to be talking about this on TV just like they did today, saying this is a nice coronavirus stock. They're sold out of iPads from what I've been hearing. You know, a lot of equipment they're being sold out of. So that's why that stock's getting such a big pop today. I like this. I think it could see $400, you know, in the next month, probably in the next 2 weeks. So I like that 380 strike call. That's looking great. I'm probably going to pick up the 370, maybe the 375. I like the 375. That's not too bad there, but it's only $2 more for that $5 spread. You know what? I'm going to pick up, let me see. Okay, let me exit out of that. All right, I'm going to make the trade here with you guys now. I'm going to pick up the Apple 370. I'll pick up the 380 call with you guys. Okay? I'll pick up for 470. I'll pick up 5 contracts. Watch that get a move there. Buy to open. All right, I got in. It got filled at 4.67. I'm in at 4.67. It was executed at. That's the cost basis. Hold on, let me change this because it probably wasn't filled at that. Order status. Here it is. It completed at 4.67. Yep, perfect. Apple, July 2nd, 380 strike call. Susan, once I announce it, then my team goes and sends it out. So you got to give them a minute. I wish there was software as soon as I spoke it would automatically send it out, but just not there yet, Susan. Weight Watchers looks like that's going to have another nice pop here. I like that Weight Watchers. I love that candle. I mean, look at it. Popped 9% today. And what news is there out on it? Besides she came back down to that 50 SMA like she's been doing and climbing off of it. You know, I like that. I like that move. I'm very bullish on Weight Watchers. If we have another green candle tomorrow, I'm going to be adding to our Weight Watchers October 16th Expo. We're up over $1,000 on it today. Another day like today, another 9% move in that stock. We're in the green then. So I have to decide if I want to start adding to that position tomorrow or not. I just got the closing trade for Shopify for a 32% gain. We just closed that out for. Apple trades in the green here. We're already up. I might add to the Apple trade. If we break 375 tomorrow, I'm going to be adding to Apple. Apple is going to have some key resistance at 375. If we could break that, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to see $400 a share. DraftKings wants to move here. DKNG. 3-month daily there. It's struggling, isn't it? I already had that MACD cross back on the 9th. But it's just been holding that 20 here. So that 20 is a major support right here. If it holds that 20, it's still bullish. Drops below that and has that 10-20 cross there. We're going to be exiting out of DraftKings. But we're up $200 today on our DraftKings trade. Already up 5% on the Apple trade. Want to find a few really great trade setups for us here. Jack Dottie says, I have Dave on Zoom on my living room TV and stereo. Frees up another screen and sounds a lot better. A lot of people do that, Jack. I have someone that just trades from their bedroom, puts me on their 70-inch TV, and then uses their laptop or their iPad to trade off of, which is fine with me. Guys, that Apple trade's really starting to run again. Already up $200 on that Apple trade. 10% gain already. What do we have? Apple 380. We picked that up for $468. She's now at $5. That T-Doc, I want to see that T-Doc start to move there. Apple's having another nice breakout here. If you take a look at the 1 minute. Look at that breakout on Apple. She's still climbing. She might hit 375 today. I'm just going to look for a quick $1,000, $2,000 gain on Apple. I should have made that a little bit larger trade. I only have $2,500 in that. Should have bumped that up to $5,000. It's a nice setup there on Apple. Who is that messaged me, texted me from the 212 area code number? They said, I work part-time for Apple and we have no supply left. It's good to know. Up a quick $200 already on that Apple trade we just made. It's a nice way to come back to the office, huh? 45 by 5. Guys, we're up $250 already on that Apple trade I just made. Would have been $500 if I did the 10 contracts instead of 5. She's at $515 now. Picked her up at $468. You know what's really funny is seeing YouTube how lag that is. I saw you guys, like you could see when you guys are jumping in, when I'm jumping in on the option chain, I could see exactly how many contracts you guys are buying. And what was really funny, I was watching that. I was watching the volume go higher when I did that on Zoom, and then about 45 seconds later, you see that next wave come in. So definitely beneficial to have the Pro membership. That's nice. That Cloudera is still not doing anything. Down about 50% on that. The July 17th 15 strike call. I think someone picked that up in the trade room. I piggybacked off that trade. Let's see what else we got going on. DraftKings. We need that to start to move here. Carnival Cruise Line's going to continue to head higher, in my opinion. Let's take a look at it. Got some support around 1650 on that. I mean, she's having that 1020 cross. MACD's already crossed. That's a tough one. I'd wait personally until it'll climb above 1875 to enter into Carnival Cruise Line. If you're in that trade already, I wouldn't be. I don't like the looks of that. That's my opinion. You guys heard, like they're talking about going back into lockdown. A lot of the states are talking about going into lockdown starting September, October when the flu starts. I don't know if you guys are keeping up with that, but I certainly am. They do that, we're going to see a big pullback in the market come August. So you got to understand these trades now, they have to be more short term and go with the flow of the market here. We already have to expect that market pullback is going to come back end of August there. I mean, there's schools that are already shutting down for the fall. I mean, that's insane to me. I mean, kids got to learn, but I don't know. And then you have Fauci that came on today and said, hey, don't make a quick vaccine and send it out quick, Yeah, parents got to work too, Tyler. Yep, good point. Hey, Trader 2020, if you have any questions there, I'd be glad to help you out. Trader 2020 asks a question about Etsy. If you have a question about Etsy, I'd be glad to help you out there. Shoot me a message. And if you're a new trader, we set you up there with the getting started package there, setting up your charts and everything. So feel free to reach out. Ephraim could help you with that. Vincenzo says he's up 14% on our Apple trade. Nice job. Right now is the time, watch for those good trade setups. You could do some day trades, small swing trades, take advantage of the market. Right now it's crucial to see what happens with COVID. It's climbing and spreading quick again. I definitely think Facebook's going for 250. Let's see when it's going to happen. Yeah, she's going for 250. That's going to be this week. Facebook's a nice setup there. Let's see what the option chain looks like for the July 2nd Expo on Facebook. That's not bad. July 2nd, 245 call on Facebook here. That's a nice setup. I'd go a little longer term though. July 17th. What you can do, you can even do a spread on Facebook. That's a nice idea. For this week's expo, do something like the 240, 250, 245. For this week's expo, buy to open, sell to open. Let's see what it's going for here. June 26th, that's definitely doable here. 240, 250, 245. That's going for $1.25 to be worth $2.50. So you're going to have between a 90-100% gain if you get it from $1.25 to $1.30. That's not a bad setup there. Who brought that one up? Carson Guards. It's not a bad idea. I like that spread. I also like the regular calls on it. June 26th. If you want a short-term overnight trade, you could certainly do that. I mean, look at the volume here. The open interest and volume on the call side versus the put side. I mean, you basically got no put buyers, all call buyers coming in. So I like that setup. It looks like we broke through resistance. Absolutely. Broke resistance at 241.10, 241.70. Continuing to climb. Big breakout there. I could see another few candles breaking out. Just like back here when she climbed off the 20 last time. Had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles breaking out there. Guys, I just got the documents from that lawyer. I have to go get those quick. He just faxed those over. I just wanted to let you guys know, too. We ran into an issue this morning. So we have another member that actually did this. BreakingChartAlert.com. This is not affiliated with us. This is not us. Someone made this. It's a fake website. They cloned our website, and they're actually taking people's money. So I just wanted to let you guys know this is not us. It has nothing to do with us. And the lawyer, I just had to contact another lawyer and straighten this out. So I just want to let you know, our website's BreakingChartAlerts.com. This fake one is BreakingChartAlert.com, and they're actually taking people's money saying they're a broker. Okay, so that's why I was so adamant about the trade room. You guys don't know the people that come into that trade room or what their intentions are. So please stay away from that. Report them. Do what you have to do, but we know who this is, and I'm sure you guys know who this is, and they're gonna be, the authorities are already after them. Okay, let's put it that way. Alrighty, guys. So let me go get this package here quick. I'm gonna leave this up. I have to sign that for that lawyer. Alrighty, guys, got that taken care of. Oh, the Apple trade's up nicely there. How you doing on that, Vincenzo? Vincenzo says he's up 20%, 19.72%. Nice job. Watching work trade starting to climb here as well. I'd really love to get into a Facebook trade there. I really would. There goes Apple again. Another nice climb on Apple. Already up $350 on our Apple trade. Look at Apple on the run. Darko says, how do you feel about doing a Facebook July 17th 250 strike call? Let's take a look. That's not bad, Darko. That's not a bad trade idea. What I would do personally, this would be my strategy. So what I would do is I'd pick this up. Watch this, what we could do here. So I'm going to show you guys. So that 250 strike call you're talking about has a delta of 0.41, right? Okay, now take a look down here. So what's the 250 strike going for? I want to show you guys how to make an ideal optimized spread here when you're in breakout momentum like this. So watch this. Let me get the annotation here. So if you pick up the 250 strike call for 575, right? That's how much it's going for, 5.75 for the 250. Okay, now that 252 is going for 488, has a delta of 0.361. If we want that to increase to 5.75, what do we need it to increase by? Let's say, what, another 90 cents? So 90 cents, so that means we need the stock to move about $2.75. Okay, so this is telling us if Facebook climbs $2 and let's say 75 cents here, if that climbs $2.75, that means this 250 strike is now going to be worth around 575, 585. So now we have the 250 we bought for 575, remember? If we bought that 250 for 575, we let Facebook climb for a day or two, then we could turn this into a spread by selling to open the 250 for more than we paid for the 250. So if we sold this for, let's say, 5.80, that means we bought the 250 strike call for 575, and then we're selling to open the 250 for 580. So that means we're guaranteed to make at least $5 a contract, guaranteed at least $5 a contract, plus then the difference between the 250, 250. So we're making from 250 to 250. That's $2.50. $2.50 plus the net credit from this spread would be 575 to 580. That's 5 cents. So plus 0.05, and then we have a max net gain of $2.55 or $255 per contract if you picked up the 250 strike call now and then wait for Facebook to climb about $2-3 and then sell to open that 252.5 strike for more than you paid for that 250, resulting in a credit spread. So you actually brought in money instead of that trade costing you money, and there's no way you could lose on that if you did that and she had that climb and you did that scenario we just talked about there. So that's a nice setup there to look for on Facebook. So what you want to look for now, it's what, almost 2 o'clock, right? So it's my phone's dead, but it's almost 2 o'clock here, and what we want to see is what the stock market's going to do the last half hour of the day here, last hour of the day. If we continue to hold, we continue to climb, looking good then for the rest of the week. If we see a sharp sell-off here, then we're probably going to be looking at some alternative strategies here, looking at some short-term puts for tomorrow's expo. But so far we're looking good. We're seeing everything we want to see. We locked in profits on Shop. What's Shop doing now? Did we do a good timing on that or not? Nice, perfect timing on that. We closed that, what, about a half hour ago? Close that out. She came back down to support. She's still holding support. She's in the NTZ right now. But I remember we were up about $20 when we sold ours. So looking good. We could re-enter into Shop tomorrow if we get another breakout. 3-month daily. I mean, it had a pretty big run from, what, 700 to almost 925 in the past, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days. So give that some room now to breathe. Some profit takers come in. That's why it's best to always get it in the beginning part of the breakout here. You got it here at that 1020 cross like we did. We had a nice breakout. We made a couple of Shop trades, if you guys remember. And we rode that breakout momentum from when she had that first 1020 cross, the MACD cross. That's when you want to capture those breakout momentums, when she's running for a few days, right when she starts that breakout momentum cycle. So we did that, looking good. Now wait, she retraces back down 850 and then has that big green candle there, and then we could look for 925, 950 as the next resistance area and jump back into that trade. But for right now, let it chill out a bit. It had a big run from 700 to 925. Give it some room there to breathe a bit. Let's see what else is moving. Expedia, EXPE, 8565. Let me bring that up here. This one's looking ready for a trade, to be honest with you. It's got its first candle above 1020. It's looking good. People are starting to travel again. I think we're going to see 95 again soon on Expedia. And if we take a look at the option chain here, we can make a nice little momentum trade going out for a couple of days here on Expedia. EXPE. Let's take a look. We could do the July 2nd. We could do July 17th. I mean, look at how cheap this is. We could literally pick up the 86 strike call for $3.35. Break even at 89.35. And then, we get up to 92 bucks there. We have 100% gain in the next 2 weeks. That's not a bad setup there on Expedia. But you have to keep in mind what's going to affect this trade. Obviously, COVID cases. If COVID cases climb, I don't think people are going to say, hey, let me buy Expedia now, especially if they're talking about lockdowns and shutdowns again. But as long as we're holding up and we're going well, I like that trade setup on Expedia. Let's see, what else do we have here? Bank of America, 24.89. We have the 25.50 strike call for June 26th Expo. Let's take a look at Bank of America quick. Bank of America is looking okay. I want to see it have that candle above that 10, and then we could quickly see that 26. Banks are pretty decent to trade here once you get that signal. Let's see what else we got going on. DraftKings. DraftKings still holding that 20 right now. If we get a green candle tomorrow on DraftKings, I'll probably add to our July 17th Expo. 20 is support, 20 SMA. Keeping an eye on that. Facebook still looking good there. That one's on the climb. Let's see, what's this one doing down here? JP Morgan's up 1.5. MasterCard's 1.7. Merck's up 1.4%. Microsoft had a nice run. Remember we had those Microsoft calls? I wish we had them for this week. I wish we had more. That's looking like that's going to continue to break higher. I'd really love to pick up more Microsoft. That's a nice setup on Microsoft. I think that's going to continue to climb. Snapchat at freaking 24 bucks today almost. Unbelievable. I mean, we sold when we had our profits. When was it? Back early June. And she just kept climbing. I think right around here, June 8th we sold. June 8th, June 9th. That's still looking good though. Social media platforms are going to continue to climb. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, they're all doing great. Qualcomm's back above 90 bucks. That one's likely going to see back to 95 by July 17th. I like that chart on Qualcomm. Visa's ready for a big breakout again. You see Visa? I gotta make a trade on Visa, I mean, look at that chart here. You're getting that MACD ready to cross again. You're getting that first candle above 1020. You're getting back up to resistance there. I think we're going to see a big breakout on Visa over the next few weeks. That's something I'd love to pick up for the July 17th Expo. They're usually pretty cheap. Let's take a look at Visa, July 17th. 200 strikes only going for about $5.25 there. I mean, she's up over $4 today. And then with the delta of, let's see, let's add our delta to that. So if we look for another quick 2% pop there, $4 climb at the 200 strike, so that'd be 4, multiply that by 0.5, so that's going to be about a 50% gain if we jumped in that 200 strike and she had another $4 climb there. So that's what you're looking at with this option. And you can see, look at the volume on this. We got quite a bit of volume coming in for that 200 strike. I think I'm going to pick this up. I like that. I like the chart there. I'm not going to make large trades, though. I'm telling you that right now. You know, with these market conditions, smaller is better. 5 contracts, what's that going to be? $2,500, $3,000 You know, you look for that quick 50% gain. That's a $1,200 profit. That happens overnight there. You know, you got to be happy with that $1,200. $1,000 a day if you're looking for those conservative trades. They're not too bad. So 530, 5 contracts. She's going for 520 to 530 now. Let's see if we can pick it up for 525. We're not going to be able to get it for 525. People are jumping in. So I'll pick up 5 contracts. I like that setup there. And I am in that. I'm in Visa. We got executed at 5.3. Order status. Here it is right here for you guys to see. We got in the Visa July 17th, 200 strike call. We're in at 5.30 per contract. Our target on Visa, we're going to have a 210 target. And we're going to look for at least a minimum of a 50 to 100% gain on that trade. So we're looking for 50 to 100% on Visa. Our target's going to be 210. She has a quick overnight pop like she did tonight. I'll be happy with 50% gain tomorrow, lock in that profit, and then maybe use those profits, look for an in-the-money vertical spread for this week or next week's expo. But I like that chart on Visa. We just got in that. Let me see. We are in 5.30, and she's going for 525 by 530 now. Looks good. Like that trade, July 17th expo. Our stop, we're going to have a strict stop on that of 40%. No more than a 40% loss on that trade. Because if I say the first SMA here, which is 20, that's at 195, that's going to be more than a 50% loss. So this one I want to keep on a tight chain here. Max loss on this, 40%. That's going to be our stop. We're looking for a 50 to 100% gain there. Look at what they're picking up on Facebook. The January 15th, 325 strike calls. Facebook Friday at 240 call sweeps coming in. Apple 300 strike puts. Facebook 285 calls coming in. They're really picking up Apple big here, or Facebook. I don't see anything on SPY there. SPY, Arizona also set new COVID records today for ventilators in use and ICU beds in use. That's why that market just popped or tanked there like that. That's big news. This is getting bad. Really bad. Wow. Orlando's the new hotspot, they're saying, for COVID cases. Here's some call sweeps coming in on Apple now for the 365 July 10th. Visa trade we just made's in the green. T-Doc's still pulling back here. You think that'd be rising with the COVID cases climbing. She had a nice climb this morning. Vincenzo, who's Jack? Oh, Skyjack? He's in there. Walmart seeing some call sweeps coming. I'm watching Walmart up above there. Doesn't look that appetizing on a daily chart. Amazon. What did I tell you about Amazon getting to that 2,800? She had a huge breakout. Just needed a little extra time with that trade. I think she's going to continue to break higher here. I'd love to get into a spread on Amazon for this week's expo. It's only, what's today though? Monday, Tuesday? Probably wait until tomorrow to jump into a trade on that. Wow, Workhorse had another 18% pop today. We sold that one on Friday. Man, what a move on Workhorse. I still think that one's going to continue higher. You know, if you look at the 3-year daily here, 5-year, $8 is the next resistance. 9. Back when she was 36 cents. Imagine picking that up then. She's still looking good though. I like that setup. I like the chart. Looks good. She's still in breakout momentum. And we have our next resistance on this around, let's say conservatively around $8. So if you were jumping in that, I'd be looking. Jack Dottie said he sold Workhorse for 150% profit this morning. Is that our original trade? Oh, NASDAQ got in. He sold it out for a nice one too. I captured 200% gain. Nice job on that. Is that the original trade that we got in, NASDAQ and Jack? Yep, they got in the original trade. Nice. I'm live on air right now. Just message me on Facebook and I'll talk to you on there. Yes. Okay, I'll see you down there. I'm live right now. Wow, they're talking to the people at breakingchartalert.com right now. You should see what they're saying. They're saying send over $20,000. My guy's sending them the SEC over to their office, so I can't wait. I wish I was a fly on the wall there. This guy's a big fraud though, and I want to know who it is because I'm personally going to prosecute them. Look at what they're saying here on the platform. I'd like to join your service, Breaking Chart Alert. They're doing binary options. You know that's a big scam. And then they're telling them to send them money. So. This back over. Workhorse is still on the climb there. $3 pullback on Apple from the highs there. Still looks good on a daily. Still holding on to that. I want to see Bank of America start to move here. Visa trades climbing there, but Apple's pulling back a little bit. I went a little early today. I'm gonna be leaving around 3 to go to the doctor appointment with my daughter. I gotta meet them at the house. She wants me to go. Keeping up to date with them here on the iPad. But when I come back, I'm gonna do another video, a recap video. I want to see how this YouTube video looks as well here. Does that look good there on YouTube, guys? Everything look and sound fine there? Nice climb on Visa. There we go. T-Doc's starting to climb again. Watching T-Doc up above. I'm watching Starbucks, QCOM, Diamond, Apple. Facebook's still climbing there as well. There goes Apple. Let's see if Apple can break above that 20. She's been struggling with that, but we just had that MACD cross on Apple here, so just keeping an eye on that. Visa's looking good. It looks like it wants to hold and break that 50. Visa trade's already up 100 bucks. Apple's starting to climb again. There goes Visa. Yeah, Bob, I did too. You have no idea how I could get with those people. If I find out who that is, I'm probably going to be taking a flight. Look at that breakout on Visa, Apple. Apple just had that MACD cross. Now this is a time when you could add to the trades here. You know, when you're getting the confirmed breakout now. There goes Visa. Nice climb there. Guys, if you guys could do me a favor too and go on YouTube there and click that like button for me, I'd appreciate that, you know. Facebook seeing some 245 put sweeps coming in for this week's Expo. ExxonMobil, let's see ExxonMobil there. Seeing some call sweeps come in for 46, just getting that 1020 cross, climbing above that 50. Let's see 3-month daily on ExxonMobil. Climbing off that 50 SMA. 50 bucks is going to be the next resistance. So that's what they're trading off of. Tight stop there too would be 45.79. You know, about $1 less than where it's at, not even 90 cents less where it's at. You'd be out of that trade. So if you picked up something like July Expo on ExxonMobil, it's simple. Your stop is 45.80. You drop below 45.80, you're out of the ExxonMobil trade. And then your target on that's going to be 50 bucks. And you're looking whatever comes first there. You know, she's breaking above resistance. She's breaking above support here, holding that 45 area pretty well. It's failing out that 10 right now, but that's what you see coming in here. They're picking up the 46 strike call for this Friday. So they see that continuing to pop, possibly getting up to at least 48.50, which is going to be the first kind of resistance area. Major ones, though, is going to be at 50. I could see that getting up there. So they're just looking for a quick overnight move there. Another green candle. Quick trade on ExxonMobil there, picking up the 46,000 contracts. You know, it's a $100,000 trade right there. That's a retail trader. That's not a hedge fund. So someone putting in 100 grand looking for a quick 25% return. You get a quick 25 grand out of that. That's what they're doing. I bet you'll see them sell too if you have another nice pop tomorrow on ExxonMobil. Visa came down to that 10. Let's see if she holds that 10, starts that climb again. TDOC is still climbing off that 10 on a minute chart. I'm watching that one above Visa chart here. Apple's still climbing. 1020 cross is coming up soon on Apple. Let's see if the markets could hold up. I'm going to put SPY up above here. SPY and Qs. SPY still breaking higher, holding that 10. Let me put on Qs on the other one. Nice breakout on SPY. Big breakout on SPY there. We should see the market start to climb here. These lag a little bit compared to the SPY. So I'm seeing SPY and Qs break higher now. So we should see Visa and Apple start to head higher. Qs pulling back below that 10 now. SPY holding that 10, squeezing between the 10 and 50 SMA on a minute chart there, SPY. Havis, I should be giving you a job and getting rid of my guy. Have you seen APT? Oh, APT, okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. It looks good though on a daily chart. That looks like that could have another big breakout, at least to 20 bucks. Ephraim, did you have an appointment today here with someone? Because I had someone come in, say they had an appointment with us today at 1 p.m. Visa's continuing to pull back there. Daily chart still looks great on Visa. July 17th Expo. 199 is going to be some support. Starbucks is starting to run again too. That had a big candle. SPY's continuing to break higher here. There goes Q's off the 20 SMA. Apple still continuing to climb slowly. Ephraim, I had someone come in from Regis saying they had an appointment with us at 1. Regis. Nothing I was familiar with. The guy was pissed too. I'm like, I didn't make no appointment with you. Visa trades back in the green. Apple's continuing to break higher. There she goes. Looking good. I like our trades. I love our setups. Just want to see T-Doc start to climb here. Jack, I'm going to sue them like you won't believe. I love to sue when I'm wronged. I'll tell you what, though, they copied that website pretty quick, which I'm going to have a talk with my guy about now. Apple's still climbing. Now she gets that green confirmed candle above the red here. You could enter that for a day trade. Visa's on the climb here too. Visa trades back up $70. Apple trades almost back in the green. There goes Apple. Bill Crosby guy. They should not let him out. There goes Apple. Let's see that. Hold on. I want to see Visa break that 1020. Guys, I'm just telling you, you guys are screwing around in the trade room, but don't go over there. Guys, message them, tell them, hey, you'll be watching them in jail soon. There goes Apple, there goes Visa, starting to climb again, looking good. You know the saying, speak softly but carry a big stick. Here we go, still climbing Apple and Visa. Visa trades up $100 now. Apple trades down about 120. But she's still climbing. There goes Visa. Ephraim, are you here with us? You could check out the YouTube chat. They're asking for you, Efren. Look at Visa continuing to climb. Apple there. Apple's just down about $100 now. Visa's still climbing. Would like to see another nice climb here into the close. Look at that climb on Apple. Another big climb on Apple. Should have added on that 1020 cross. Look at that candle. There we go, guys. Visa, Apple, Market. Look at Q, SPY. Nice breakout here. How you doing today, NASDAQ? Epic day. Why? Hopefully you got some good gains coming in there. Starbucks is having a nice run there. I'm looking at Starbucks over here, if you guys could see. Starbucks looks like she wants to go to that 76.10 resistance. Let me see now if I could do this on here. Let's see. Harlan says, Dave, I'm taking a class with you when you're available. Quick question. I bought one Visa 200 strike call 717 Expo. If I hold it for a swing, is it worth getting a SPY put near end of the day to hedge? Just if you have one contract, no, Harlan, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What you're looking for, with the market, you're looking to see if there's a sharp sell-off. I'm watching SPY up above. Watch, I'm going to put SPY here for you. And you can see SPY on a today 1 minute chart. We had that 1020 cross right back here at 1419. You know, we're still continuing to climb, holding that 20. You know, it's looking good. Now, if you see a big breakdown on SPY and we start to get a sell-off, like you see this candle right here at the 1400, 1401, you're seeing huge candles there, and that was based off the coronavirus case, if you remember, that came out from Arizona. So, you know, unless you start seeing big candles like that coming in at the end of the day, you don't need to pick up any type of hedge. You know, but if you got like me right now, I'm probably in about 20,000, 25,000. You know, if I wanted to pick up a hedge, I certainly can. But if you only have one contract, there's no reason for a hedge. You have the 717 Expo as well. So what you're looking for here on Visa, your stop is going to be the first candle below the previous candle's body. So like I said earlier, you know, 196.50, you know, that could be your stop. I was going to say 1020, but that's a little bit further away. I want a tight stop on Visa. 197 for me is going to about do it. I think we have another quick climb, though, this week, and I like the looks of it. See SPY's holding off that 20 now. It's just, you know, you just got to wait, watch, see what happens there. But no, absolutely no hedge if you have one contract. Otherwise, you're just doing a coin flip with the, okay, I have a hedge, I have a call, and I have a put. You know, it's basically just a coin flip there. Havis says CCL's having a nice run. Let's see, CCL here. Wow, look at that run on Carnival Cruise Line. Now there is breakout momentum. 1020 cross. Havis, I hope you got in. He loves finding setups like this. He does really well with them. I love getting his messages too. Elias has been slacking. I haven't been getting many messages. Well, I was gone yesterday, so. That's nice, though, there, Havis. If you're picking that up, look at the 6-month daily here. She looks ready, like she's going to climb again back up to at least 20 bucks. But like I said, you got to be cautious because she's technically in BDM. You had that MACD that crossed below, and she has the candle below the 1020 SMA. And 1020 cross is coming up. You know, that's the reason why I'm personally staying away. Otherwise, I'd be in with you. Yes, still in Lily, still in 3M. Lily, July 17th, 158 by 170. Still in that. I want to add to that Lily trade once we start to get a breakout. I'm waiting for her. See, as you can see, she's still consolidating. She's got a nice wedge coming up here. You know, I mean, this is what we're watching for here. So that's what we're watching for here. Got a nice wedge forming. I want to see a breakout there. She's holding support really well, 155. Even right here at around 158-ish, 157-ish. So she's not in BDM. And she's just getting that 10 crossing above that 50 today on the Eli Lilly. So if we start to break out on Lily, I'll be adding to it. That's one that you want to add, double down on when she does start to break out. What I'm looking for to double down on is that first green candle above 162.50. So green candle here. I don't know why I made that yellow, but this would be my buy opportunity or add. Buy or add to Lily above 162.50. Dex says, can you look at Bzun? Bzun's looking good. That's looking ready for another breakout here as well. I'd be looking at 45 as a target. Major resistance at 45. So that's what I'd be looking at, Dex. If you wanted to pick that up, I'd be looking at the option chain here. Let's take a look at it. You could pick up Bzun. July 17th, you could pick that up for, you could pick up the 42 for $1.62 or the 41 for $1.97. The 40 strikes going for $2.42. Easy 100%er if she gets up to that 45. That's a nice setup there. I like that, Dex. If you wanted to pick that up, I'd give you my blessing on that. The 40, 41, or 42. I want to go higher. I wouldn't go higher than 41, to be honest with you. 40 or 41 strike call, I like those. Looking good. No problem, Dex. Facebook's at 245, says Jerry. Wow, look at that run there. I should pick up some more Facebook here. She's going to run to that 250. You guys know that, right? Should we pick up something for Facebook this week? You guys feel like doing that? It's pretty darn cheap, but, you know, are we going to have a pullback tomorrow? You know, I mean, the NASDAQ's up 135 points, 1.3%. Dow's up 160. Or I'm sorry, 0.67%, up 200 and what? 228. Now you're seeing what's happening with SPY. This is why I usually don't like buying. This is why I go live at 2 to 4. So you see now 10-20 cross happening on SPY. Now you're watching. If she's getting up to that 10, failing and heading lower, this is going to be the start of BDM here. This is where you want to pick up some puts, either as a day trade or an overnight swing if you have a lot of calls. That's what you're watching for the next few minutes. So if she breaks below 313.50, you could believe that, you know, she's going to continue to break lower there and possibly even get down to 312. So it's just about watching the market, keep an eye on the market, see what sectors are outperforming, which ones to enter, which ones to stay away from. Let's see what Amazon's doing. 27777. Wow. 2777. Now just about everything's starting to head lower. So if you wanted to pick up a day trade, now's the time. Now's the time. Matter of fact, I might pick up a day trade on SPY puts. Just a quick little day trade, June 24th Expo. That's perfect. 313 strikes, going for about $1.74. Let's see, do I want to jump in on that? Look at that breakdown, though. It looks like everything's breaking lower here. All right, I jumped into the SPY put there. Just a little day trade. 313 strike. Put, we're in at, let's see, what are we in at? $1.82. Here it is, SPY, June 24th, 313 strike put. Picked up 20 of those, and we're in at 1.82. I'll just watch that here as we get closer to 3 o'clock. There goes SPY continuing to drop lower. Let me put SPY here. Mnuchin says has expectations that China will live up to obligations under trade deal. I don't know why Amazon isn't competing in the game industry. They should be. There we go. There's that next drop in the green. Out at 1.61. First candle above that 10, that's the stop. Out at 1.61 on that SPY put. She might fill at that 20. I'm going to watch that. Feeling at that 20. Looks like she wants to head lower, doesn't it? If she breaks below that 10, she's heading lower again. Watching that. She's back at $1.71. $1.74. There she goes. She's dropping again. $1.76. $1.77. Virginia just messaged me. I have to go out there. She's waiting outside. I want to see, though, if we're going to hold here on SPY. We're just starting to get that MACD cross. So once I see if we could climb above that 20 here, I'm going to be getting off. She filled at that 20, SPY. First candle above that 10. I exited right here at 14.54. I was thinking about waiting for it to get up to that 20 because as you can see in the past here, it's been using that 20 as support breakout momentum. So I should have used that 20 as resistance there instead of using the first candle above that 10. She's now at that 213, is back to $1.81. which would put us back in the green if we held on to that trade. Now, as she continues to break below support here, 313.10, then she's going to be looking for that 312.75, even 312.50. So you're just watching for the volatility here. See if you're getting those big candles. If we're breaking below support. If we are, that's when we want to get our protective puts. If not, holding on, just watching the retracement today and looking for that next climb tomorrow. Because 3-month daily chart, you know, I mean, they look great. Unless you end the day back at 196 on Visa, you know, this chart here looks great for a daily chart. Could easily see 202, 203 next day or two on Visa. Lock in that nice gain. Apple, I think we're going to continue to see a nice breakout on Apple here. There goes SPY heading lower. Those SPY 313s are now at $1.83. You'd be in the green on those. $1.84. Apple's looking good on a daily chart here. Should be able to see 375 easily on that tomorrow. Just got to watch the COVID cases, guys. You know, if you continue to see the sell-off here, I'm going to be adding to my puts. And if I do, I'll let Efren know and send you guys an alert there. Here comes that break below 313. I'm going to look for something overnight on this. I'll do the June 26th Expo just to have a little hedge here. I'll pick up the 312. 287 that's going for. 288. 10 contracts for 2,800. That's a big hedge. I'll do 5 contracts. That's plenty for me because most of my trades are for July Expo. So that's what I'm watching for. 2.80 we could buy, get in that. All right, I'm in that. I'm holding that. I got the SPY June 26, 312 strike put. I'm in. Here's the order status. We are in that 5 contracts in at 279. Gonna hold on to that overnight here. If we get a sell-off tomorrow, I'll lock in the profit on that, and then on that bounce, I'll add to the long-term calls again. So that's going to be it for YouTube. I'm going to end YouTube here, and then I'm going to ask you guys any quick questions here on Zoom for our Pro Trader members. And like I said, I'm going to my daughter's appointment here. She's getting the COVID test and everything, so I'm going to go there with her, just be there for her. And when I come back, I want to do another video with you guys. That SPY put's already up a quick $100 there. So holding on to that. Apple trade July 2nd Expo, that's good. Anything this week you got to watch. You know, we have nothing expiring this week, so we're looking good. Going to be adding to any rebound there and looking good there. So if you guys need anything on YouTube, shoot us a message at Breaking Chart Alerts, and that's our Facebook page. We'll be glad to help you out. And any of you guys have any questions, please shoot us a message. Let us know. If you guys want our newsletter, you guys could see on YouTube there. You could text us for our newsletter and hop in on that. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to head off here now, and I will see you guys in the trade room. Alrighty, bye-bye.